Oh yeah, 5 years here with me. 9.0 actor for sure. Okay, speaking of 9.0 actor, Spirit to Corpse. Let's make sure we get this one going too. Probably not saying that right, but it's fine. I want a better cinematographer. Maybe make it up in other ways. He's really good on location, though. Maybe I could just make it up in other ways. The fact that he's a 6.0 is concerning, but we'll see. If he's really happy, he'll produce really well. Pretty good results, right? Make him really happy. If the 6.0 can maybe perform at a 7.3, I mean, for cinematography, I guess the art score would matter more, in my opinion, but it's okay. It'll probably drop a little bit, but we'll have to pick it back up on the production side. And producer, Oliver, I think I can probably do Gregory for this one. Lewis, now let's see. Betrayal, Damsel in Distress, couple of criminal gang stuff. So let's go. This probably isn't going to be one of my top 3 films. Probably. But I could put Lewis on this one. That would raise it up. It would help it. He's not really known for anything. Like historic. This is a historical sheriff criminal gang film. I mean, it's not great. We're gonna put Richard on this one. I don't want to use him for other ones. Sheriff. I don't have any like super high end actors for this movie either, including I have nobody that has the traits. Oh, you're pretty good. Manfred Godfried. Ooh, detective historical. Hey. Criminal gang. Hey. You want to come work for me? Real quick? Not that many. 5 movies is fine. Probably not 5. Yeah, I might use you for 5. Here, just sign it. It's fine. I got lots of money. Albert Rogers. Comedy, detective, murderer, criminal gang. Another criminal gang guy. Okay. Kind of has a little... Yeah, he's got the look for it. 3 movies for him, 7.0. I'll go 5. I'll give him some medical coverage while we're at it. He's going to cost me a lot. Jeez. We spent a lot of money on him. What else we got here? Criminal gang, another one. Criminal mastermind, detective romance. Everybody is out here now. I think Charlie Graham needs to have a visitor with a baseball bat. Is what I think. Charlie Graham could definitely use that. Criminal 1. These are criminal gang guys. So criminal 1, criminal 2. All right. So sheriff. Again, I don't have a great sheriff. I don't really have anybody that's available to be my great sheriff. So all I have is 6.0s. We do have a star, though. I could help. He could bring a little star power to it. He's not that expensive. For the star power he brings, he's not that expensive. I'll give you some medical coverage. 5 movies. We'll make you my sheriff. And then the damsel in distress will be Ada. She's a little bit more... Like, this movie's probably not gonna be my top movies, but we'll see if we can make something happen here. We'll see how it turns out. With everybody happy, we'll see how it turns out. There's a lot of movies up here, but we're really focusing on the release timing matters more than anything. High quality movie, but we're releasing it on time. Oh, I hit continue. Don't do that. Ugh. Why did I hit continue? I need to change him to review settings or try to get settings. So that's an A+ Kino mark. As expected, the thread is going to dominate. Second movie on the box office for this year. There it goes. The game is acting really slow right now. A lot of slowdowns. And that's in the other menus when the game is paused too, not just when it's high speed. Wow, we're already up that much. Yep, it's grossing really well. Yep. All right, finish. All these guys, you finish. I need to put you on location scouting instead. Or settings, sorry, settings. You're gonna be looking for settings. So you look for setting. You look for a setting. Doesn't tell me that. Oh, it does 42%. Okay. And then you are really bad at this, but you're going to look for a setting as well. And you, Alkin Rose, are going to write me a script. Yeah, you are. You're going to write Unless there's another one I can buy that's really cool. Well, that's a very simple film. That's the thing, like the rebalance that they're doing, right? You're never going to get this, where there's only 3 story elements in here, and it's a 9.9 movie. You're never going to get that. With the rebalance, the way they're talking about doing it in their patch notes, getting 9.9 movies is going to require having a lot of elements in there, a lot more complexity. These very simple scripts like this are not going to, because otherwise what you end up having is a very cheap production. I mean, you have very few locations, very few actors to hire. It's a very cheap movie to produce, and yet it can still score those big numbers on the box office because it's a 9. That shouldn't ever happen. Basically, we'll purchase that and shelve it. Like this one here, there's barely anything to it, right? A lot of these are like that. There's just not enough to them. Story workshop. Let's get our writer on something here. Let's go. The big one. We're gonna say this is a fishing movie, all about a father and a son who go out and fish. You know, maybe they got a tradition for it. Maybe that's something, I don't know, but we'll see. We're gonna say this is a drama comedy. That seems good. An adventure movie. Some drama in there. A comedy adventure is a pretty good thing. We're having like a comic relief kind of part of it. We're gonna set this up in, I mean, tropical island makes sense because they're fishing, but I was kind of thinking more of like they go out into the woods on like, you know, freshwater, out on a lake, out on a, that kind of thing. I was thinking that. So like modern American town might make more sense, but because they're going out in the country. But the only part of these that have any water is tropical islands. So we'll say maybe they're bigger game fishing. Maybe they're out in saltwater fishing, right? So in that case, what do we want to do for this? This is an adventure drama comedy, but Daring Adventure would definitely work with this. Clumsy Oaf would work for this. Maybe we do a spirited young lady. A lovable rogue. Last of the rules. Yeah, we don't really have. Maybe a wayward soul? Dark Path doesn't really make sense for my story, though. I came in here with a specific story, and now I'm not going to have it. So I guess maybe he's a daring adventure. Or maybe we could do the farm girl thing. Country bumpkin who quickly gets her head over head, but despite her foolishness, she melts everyone's heart with her kindness and perseverance. We could try that. It's probably the closest I have to what I was looking for. There's no antagonist. Supporting character will be a parental figure, yes. Kind of wish I could do 2 of these. I feel like I should be able to click this twice, because if I want them to be like a mother-father thing, they're both parent figures, right? I guess I could always do a strict parent and a parental figure, but I'm not looking for the strict parent here. That's just not what I'm looking for. We could maybe say mentor. Mentor could be a thing. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's all right. For the themes of this, let's say it's, I'm not going to get much on the theme on my long journey. Fine, cool. Search for a killer only if the fish is the killer. Treasure hunt could kind of work here, because like we could say the fish is a treasure, and then you could say that you found the treasure. You could kind of do that. And they overcome self-doubt. Oh, I can only have one finale. Yeah. Okay, maybe there's a generational conflict involved here. I don't like fishing, but we used to fish a lot in my day. That kind of, I don't know. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but we'll put a generational conflict in here for the script. And let's see, treasure hunt is still there. Stagecoach robbery now. Struggle for a better life. Yeah, I mean, we could kind of. It's not really the story I said, but I don't have the elements to make what I said. But there's a lot of stuff going on in here. Not a whole lot of characters. This farm girl is going through a lot of stuff here. Okay. And Elkin, you're gonna tell us all about it. You're an action writer. I think you can still handle it. You're gonna tell us all about it, Elkin. Tell us the story about this farm girl and her fishing trip with her parent and mentor. Okay, finish that one. Now stop. I want you to go and search for settings now. Okay, I think everybody's searching for settings now. I think this one's okay. So Felix is random. But you're looking for setting, you're looking for setting, setting, and setting. Okay, good. So whenever I see Felix, when his pops up, I need to stop him so I can change him to what I need him to do. Okay, so 4 weeks gross right now is 11. That's great. This is the first 4 weeks. Fantastic. 100% across the board. We extend this. So far, thread again, doing fantastic. And these things are in production. Let me see where we are in the box office. So Evergreen has nothing that's even close to us. Gernstein's my big fight, and he has a 10 million film. Currently, I am kicking his ass. All good things. All good things. So right now, I have to make sure that my third film I produced this year is over 10.1, but let's get it into that 13-ish range. Let's get it way up there as much as we can here. Spirit de Corps, probably not the greatest film here, but this is another one of those films where we can release it sort of on that third month, right? We can just stick that in there, get us a little bit of extra cash. It's not going to be the greatest thing, but we'll get a little extra cash out of it. I think Star Power is going to be my third big film that's going to make me all the money, hopefully. So third month, made a killing, up to 16 million in profit already. And it's going to take at least 30 days to do. So we extend distribution, do it again. So the third month. Star Power is going to take a while because it's on a lot of different locations. So that takes a while to shoot. I think that's the reason why I'm not going to get 4 films this year, because the location shooting actually takes a lot longer to do. Felix, you're finished. Stand by. I'll get you looking at settings in a second. 9.9. That's after filming. Very good. And we'll start post-production. And editor, hi. Get you in there. Get you in there. High. Medium. We're eventually going to get high there. How long until we get high there, I wonder? Don't take that sentence out of context. Where's my writer? Felix, you're going to look for settings. Good. Everybody's looking for settings now. Okay. Now I want to double check. Okay, so it's 481 days. It's going to be a bit of time. We found space, guys. We did it. We found space. We can do alien sci-fi movies in space now. Can you believe it? Star Trek can actually be a thing now. All right, so this movie's made an enormous amount of profit here. We do have something in post-production that we can release, but it's very unlikely. So we're in July. We're not going to have a problem. We'll extend distribution one more time, and then that movie will get wrapped up. So it's made 20 million. Just real quick check on the box office here. They have a film that's 10.1 is still their best one. So we are smoking them by a huge amount there on those two films. So really it all comes down to this third film, and Star Power is probably the only one I'm going to be able to release in time. Here we go. The Middle Ages. All right, Whammy's done. And after filming, it is a 9.9. Okay. So we're going to pop this into post-production as well. We still have somebody working on this one, but I have another one 7.4 and it should be all right. Not quite the same composer as the last guy, but this is my extra film, right? This isn't, I mean, this is actually pretty damn good, but it's my extra as far as, I'm relying on Star Power to be my third, but Whammy's my backup, if you will. They're both 9.9s, so yeah, it's all good. All right, protection from police raids. Let's quickly go and get protection from police. That's not it. That's not what I want. I want this one. There we go. Protection from police raids. I got 50 GP with you. How about we get a beating? I'm thinking Charlie gets a beating. Charlie Graham. Because that's Gernstein's 9.0 guy right there. So let's get that guy beat down. Plus his name is Charlie. It's like Highlander. There can only be one. Star Power. Ooh. Yeah, sure. This big green one here. That's what we want. Excellent. So we want to release this kind of as soon as possible so it can net all the money here. So I think it'll be here, and then 2, and then 3. We'll make all of its money this year. Perfect. That's what we want. We want to make all the money this year. So we will release this. 12s across the board. And let's get this printed in 3 weeks so I can release. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll do it in 3 weeks still, because I get the maximum advertising campaign here. But I wanna hug, present day as close as possible so that I have a chance to release the other one as well. So we have this. Go ahead and do that. Star Power sci-fi movie. That's what it kind of looks like. Stretch this all the way to there. So advertising through here, and then advertising for an additional 4 weeks through here. We want to make sure this movie has as many people as possible. Boys, young women is where it's the worst. We're just gonna go everywhere here. And we'll leave this alone, but everything else we're just gonna have it happen. Okay. And tricks. At the end, Felix, go surprise somebody at a wedding. Let's have another trick here, let's say. We'll have Danny go ahead and go to the orphanage. And right about here, we'll go ahead and have Della visit a hospice. Okay. That's good. I've done everything I can, guys. That's it. I've done it all. I've done all the things. Send that one to archive. Charlie Graham was beaten. Good. Gernstein's box office is better than mine. But remember, my goal is on individual films. So that's where we're going here. So like these guys are making more money than me now. But I'm going to have my Behemoth score is what I'm looking for. So so far, they have not made any movie that's more than that 10 million. So they're releasing a lot of movies. I'm going to let Anthony go. I'm going to let Wilbur Stevenson go as well. What is allowed? 9.1. We could do this 2 years in a row. We have a lot of really great movies here. Send it to post. I have the old editors back. Yep, 8.6. There we go. Get these guys rocking and rolling in the post-production. We got a new setting. The Great War. Sweet. Finally, new settings. It's going to feel great to actually write movies in space instead of it being about space people in a modern American city. It'd be great. Script results. The big one. I mean, there's not much to fix there, Script Doctor. We can start this one immediately. And do we have people to rock it? Homer, 3-time award-winning cinematographer who loves locations, so that's what we're going to give him. In fact, we're going to reserve the soundstage, not because we're going to use it. It's just going to be a place where he can go and chill. He gets the whole soundstage to himself. He can make it into his own oasis, all right? It'll be like, it'll be like in the Room of Requirement, where you just have the big beach and everything, and you have all your beasts in there. If you haven't seen, okay, so like you should go watch my Hogwarts Legacy series. It's on my second channel. Just link in the description for the second channel. Go watch that too, because that was a lot of fun. Anyway, so we're gonna say like this and like this. There we go. 1, 2, 3. With our amazing costumes. Oliver's in this. I think I'll put Herman on this one. Treasure hunt. Man, I'm just not making any movies for you, am I? Winning the beloved, run away, struggle for a better life. That is in this. That theme is in this. And this is an adventure comedy drama, and you have adventure drama. You are the right man for this job. My farm girl. This is a striking image is going to go away. That's the problem. So like this one, I probably should wait to produce this until I have a striking image girl, huh? I think I should. I'm going to put this on the back burner for a second. And we're going to see if we can't get Cleo to have her image up again. Where is it? Everything's so dark. Where'd it go? Right there. Cleo, I need you to have that striking image again. Let's also get it. Try to get it with Danny as well. This is using my influence, but at least I have some now. Hilda, we'll try it with you just in case it fails with Cleo. And yeah, we'll just, I guess, get it on everybody. It's a lot of influence to spend on those things, so good luck to all of us. So I didn't get an A+, but I don't think I need an A+ to beat the 10 million from Kernstein. If this is the last movie I release for the year, then I think I will have the top 3 spots. And we should be good to go. So I got 1.7 million invested in that. In Victorian England. Nice. Wow. There are some extra settings involved. Cool. I do like it. Yeah, this one's already profitable here. Let's see. Whammy coming out of post-production as a 9.1. Okay, cool. We'll set this up for distribution, but it can start next year, or at least start a minimum of 3 months later. So this is our star power. So star power will be here. Star power will also be here. So we can set ours up to be probably here. Whammy has Francisco, so there is star power on this. So he's going to max this out. So we're going to put Whammy here, and we will max this out. Oh, it does have a policy bonus, true, but that's just for renting theaters, and I can't do that, of course. So there's this. We'll print it in 6 weeks. It's no big deal. It's a lengthy release back there. We'll start promoting it right before Thanksgiving. And we will go all the way to here with the advertising. Just, yeah, max it out to here. So 1, 2, here, and then to there. That's fine. All right, boys, worse for women. Same thing as before. Boom, 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 boom. We'll leave Velvet Gloss off of it. Go. And then this release is in December. Maybe it will still count. I doubt it. As far as it. Oh, I have to fire somebody, don't I? I still have to fire somebody. It's Frederick, whatever his name is. Oh, Joanne won't do it. Neither will Hilda. Roberto will do it, and I know Charlie will do it. Oh, that's not the right timing though. I want you to do it here. There you go. Visit that orphanage. And then Charlie will come in and do the hospice visit here. Really bring up the viewership for Whammy. All right. So we're going to wait to produce this film until we've got my star power. And honestly, it's got to be, right? This star power has to be the film that takes me over the top here. 6.0, no thanks, I'm good. 6.5, I'm good. And then, where am I? Like October, right? I feel like I got to fire this guy. I'm going to find him because I don't want to get on the mob's bad side. So now that all these films are done, that dude's fired. It's got to be. I don't see the timer on the left side, but it's got to be getting close. Let's do it here, 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 gone. And then stop really quick. Find this dude. Felix. Are you in the movie that's currently playing? Because I might lose the striking image. Are you in Star Power? You are. Okay, I have to wait until after the Star Power ends, and then I can fire you. I can't fire you right now. I'll lose the Star Power in the movie. I don't want to do that. Modern American Countryside. All right, there's my farm girl right here. You can do the farm girl on the Modern American Countryside instead. Producer, goodbye. And post-production for what is allowed down to 8.5. That's not bad. I mean, it's not gonna necessarily win an award, but it's not bad. We can pull back on distribution for a second. Let's focus on Star Power for a second. Okay, that's done. That's beautiful. we extend that. And now I want to see the schedule really quick, because is he going to do any dirty tricks? I don't want to fire him before he's done doing his dirty tricks. Doesn't look like I can tell. Oh my god, star power already at 11 million. That does it then. Oh, no, caught red-handed is at 12.7. So they do have a 12.7, but that's okay. That's okay. Star power is going to beat that. So we did it, guys. We're going to have the top 3 movies of the year. Okay, Leonard, level 1. What were you? What were you? Were you head of a department or something? You're a level 1. Oh, I think you were a security person. Yeah, security people don't level up, do they? They stay at level 1 and 2 like the whole time. They really don't level up. All right, we'll get what is allowed on the schedule. So Whammy is going to be here. So we're going to move you to be here. And honestly, I probably should get you to like here. What is... I don't think anybody here has any star power. So I'm going to get you right after this holiday. Now, let's start you on this. Let's start you on this holiday. And we will get you... I want to have some I want to have some showings for the other films. So we'll say here, here, and here. It's fine. Irving, yep. Go ahead and do that. Because Whammy's got the star power in big numbers, but it's not going to hold those big numbers through here. So we'll just have we'll have less showings through there. And then let's get a little bit of advertising maybe through... That's as far as I can go. Wow, really? That's how far in advance it is. Well, we can always cancel this and then set up the advertising later because it'll be closer to the day. I guess I can't reserve advertising that far out. It worked. Now, do I actually have to archive this film in order for it to count? I mean, I don't know if I have to. I'm at 15 million, so I definitely got the top 3, but I may have to actually... It's possible that it will make me archive this in order to count it for the box office totals and stuff. This is at 12.7, so I think we win this. Yeah. I mean, it's better than Element now. Element ended up being the number 3 film. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to require me to do that, but 4 weeks from now is still the end of December. It's still this year, so we can extend it one more month anyway. It's fine. What we got? The Arthurian Legends. All right. Nice. That's a new one. Didn't expect that one. What else we got? 8.4 here. So post-production is done on that. We can start getting distribution set up for this one a little bit later. We don't need it to be set up right now, so we'll just hold off on that. And then again, we're not really producing a whole lot right now because I want the big one to have star power as well. So we have to refresh people's star power. But the whole goal, of course, was... Okay. It's a shame your promises are meaningless. The skeleton army could have made you. Now it shall trample you instead. Prepare yourself. I don't know what that means. But I've already made my money, so I'm fine. Now this shows up, and maybe it was there before. I just didn't notice it because every time I looked up, some other pop-up was there. I have 70 days to fire Felix, and I can do so now. I can fire Felix now. So Felix, hi, Felix. So listen, I gave a promise to the mob, and well, yeah. I'm gonna have to... I want to fire you, but like I can't. Where's the fire button? Am I not allowed to fire you while your movie is... Maybe that's what it is. Let me test this on somebody else. Hilda. Where is the fire button? I don't think I've ever actually fired anyone before. I want to pick somebody who's not in something, like you. You're not in something. There's no button to fire you. Intimidate, beat up, surveillance, but no fire. Am I just stupid or something? Like, maybe go to the employee center? No, this is for hiring people, not firing them. I must be I've never fired anybody, so I don't know. I figured there'd be a button in here, like next to give a gift, but that's not the case. Like, I don't want to give you a gift. I want to fire you. It's the same. There should be a button here for that, but I don't see that. I might be screwed with the mob. Because I can't. I mean, I can fire these guys. I've fired these guys before. Department heads and stuff, it's a simple button there, but this doesn't have that button. These guys don't have that. So I'm a little lost on how to fire them. Unless it has to do with... Where's the... What's that? What would it be? Production? Be probably pre-production, right? Where we can see the... That's where the casting office is, but that's not where we would go to fire people. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the finance thing, like for contract negotiations and stuff. Early repayments. No, I don't have anything like that. Legal department. Cover contract amount. Free contract termination. No penalty for early termination of employer's contract. Okay, but how do I terminate them with a fine? How do I pay the penalty and also still terminate them? That's what I want to do. I want to terminate them. How do I do this? That's kind of weird, right? I'm not the only one that finds this weird. I don't know. I know this is a problem. I know this is a big problem. Because now I'm going to have the mob after me, and I don't want the mob after me. The mafia, sorry. I don't want the mafia after me. I'm trying to do what you want. The game does not allow it. It doesn't seem to anyway. I could have just said not using you for a film, but I already had a film on the docket. I already had a film on the schedule. So it's like I need that. So what is allowed will be released again here. And so we would want to put this here. I can't put it any further out, so we'll just have to leave it on there. Yeah. I can't schedule that far in advance. I apparently also cannot fire this guy. All I want to do is fire him. It might have something to do with... I would believe it if it had something to do with star power, like still being in the box office. But I can't fire other people either. Just bump my microphone. Sorry, I can't fire other people either. So how do I fire this guy? Can I do a contract killing? If I kill him, will that count? I could do a killing. I could take his head off, and you know, that would be. Sometimes, you know, he has respect from the mob has respect for me, right? So, you know, they're trying to, you know, let me take care of it in house. Maybe that's what I got to do. Might be the only way. Okay, it might be the only way. I don't know. We can release these whammy now. Star power will go ahead and end distribution. It's still doing pretty well, to be honest. If I was going to do it anymore, though, there would be no showings for it. So we're just going to end distribution for it. Send it to archive to make sure that it's archived this year, just in case it has to be archived in order to win that award. And then I'm going to end up making the mafia is going to be upset. Yeah, they are. Can't continue. I have to wait for the whole thing. One at a time. How bad? Please make it stop. Okay. Yeah, you guys all got your experience. That's cool. Wowzers. 1.9 million spent on that movie. Whammy was expensive. Whammy was very expensive. Thousands of people across America took to the streets in spontaneous rallies demanding that Pryor Media's films be banned from their theaters. Too bad. I already have my own theaters. One of the protesters talked to a USA Post correspondent. We'll stand here day and night until our legs fall off and our throats are ragged. These films are a slap in the face of America and we will not suffer our children to watch them. Okay, well, take your KKK ass somewhere else then. You're not welcome in my theaters. How's that sound? They're my theaters. Although, you only had 50% attendance on Whammy because they're protesting my theaters. I bet that's probably why. Right? This should be 100% every single time, but I think the protests in my theaters are hitting us. But it hits it after my movies made the box office happen, right? That's where it is. It had it after that. Gosh, this just fails over and over again, doesn't it? Wow. All right, we got Hilda. That means I can start that movie now. Got Hilda. So big one, come on over here. Farm Girl is going to be Hilda. The Mentor will not be Felix because he's going to be fired at some point. The Mentor will be Wallace Turner, who also did not get his striking image. It didn't happen. Parent figure can be the one that's the youngest, I guess. Roberto can be the parent figure. It's not really the best one for this, is he? I think I kind of want to swap these. It just makes more sense to swap them. Put Albert in here too. Murderer, criminal gang, detective, comedy. Leroy Finkel. Yeah, I mean it makes more sense. We'll put Roberto on the Mentor. Wallace can go on the parent figure. All right, good. Now Hilda has it for 600 days, so we're solid. Make this. Okay. So this video has been very long. I probably split it into two. Apologies for that if you were hoping for it all to happen at once. I'm sorry about that. Hotel Suite's done. And what we're going to see, I hope here, let's do luxury car. That's fine. I don't need to spend extra for that. It's 150 days. It's 150 days. It's all right. What I'm hoping to see here is top 3 movies in the box office. Double checking one last time before the end of December. So we're at 4th place in the box office totals. Oh, that's just... Okay. Well... When is the calendar year for my movies? It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure I hit it. But, like... It's, like... The balance is off a little bit. It's a little off there, isn't it? Give me... How my movies did. Yes. I got the top 3. There it is. I took all top 3 spots. Beautiful. No critical acclaim. Fan favorites, also #1 by a thread. We also had Element and Star Power, both with A's and A pluses. Everybody's getting a ton of experience here. That's going to be great. Everybody across the board. And then Leroy is now going to be established as a strict parent, which I just put him in a different... I didn't put him in that role, so that's fun. Felix, very good. I need to fire you. Somebody tell me in the comments how to fire Felix. I'm going to wait to record the next episode until after this one is live. And I'm going to hope that by doing that, one of you guys can tell me how to fire Felix before it's too late. So, condition met for Behemoth. Take all 3 top spots. Highest grossing film spots at the end of the year. Did that. And now special post-production contractors will be available. So now I just need to maintain a reputation above 1,000 for a full calendar year, which is very easy to do since I'm already at 3,000. So there you go. Did it. Done. I'll give you 1,200 a month, I guess. Yes, you can have 2,000. Anyone else want a whole bunch of money? We're good now? Okay, I have 32 days to fire Felix. Somebody please tell me how to do that. Thank you for watching. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.